Anthony, thank you. Well, a disturbing discovery today in Warren. A lot of questions after two elderly women are found shot to death.
Their bodies found inside a home near Mound and Frazo. And investigators are still trying to piece together right now what happened. Fox 2's Scott Wolchek joining us live in Warren now with the latest on this. And Scott, what have you learned at this point?
Hi, Taryn. Yeah, we're working to learn as much as we can because there's not a whole bunch of details out about exactly what happened in this condo behind me. I'm on Joanne Smith Drive. That's very close to Mound and 10 Mile. Now, one of the things to keep in mind, so we have two women in their 70s who are both found dead from gunshot wounds that is being investigated by Warren police. It does have some makings of what appears to be a murder-suicide. According to investigators, they're still trying to figure out if that's the case, but the circumstances show that one of the women was found on the floor of the kitchen. The other one was found sitting in a seat in the kitchen with a gun resting on her chest. Now, we do know that one of the women is a grandmother by the name of Suzanne Leach. I was able to talk with a woman who has known her for about 15 years, said that she just talked to her on Monday. She was in great spirits. She cannot believe that this happened.
It's heartbreaking. She's a sweet little lady, just adorable. I don't understand this, and I don't know who was with her. I know she had a friend that used to come also to spend time with her so that she wasn't alone.
What goes through your mind hearing these are two elderly ladies?
Seems really unusual for women to shoot usually that's men that do that kind of thing. So I'm really curious as to what went down.
And what went down is exactly what investigators are trying to piece together. Now, one of the big mysteries is who is the other woman involved. We do know that according to police, she's 76. She's from Fraser. After speaking with Sue's friend Joanne, she thinks that perhaps it could be a friend that would come to visit every now and then, play some games together. But this is totally out of character according to everybody on this street that I've talked to. There's neighbors that have seen police out here all day asking questions, trying to figure things out. Family, of course, was on scene holding each other up. They did not want to speak on camera, but definitely a very emotional day for them. Of course, we're going to work to get to the very bottom of what may have happened here. For now, reporting live in Warren, Scott Wolchek, Fox 2 News.
Very odd case here, a very odd scenario that was left inside that house. I mean, really, Scott, we don't know the relationship between these two women, that perhaps there might be something more to it, or if anybody was there earlier that day even.
Yeah, one of the things that is, I'm sure that police are working on as well, is trying to figure out exactly when this may have happened. Now, Sue's daughter did discover her early this morning, but according to the woman that I talked with, it sounds almost like maybe people didn't hear from her yesterday because they heard from her on Monday. Tuesday, I haven't been able to talk to anyone who figured it out. So, this may have even happened a day before and was just discovered today because people on this street that I've talked to, they didn't hear any gunshots.
Well, police are investigating. As we know, it takes time. Thanks for that, Scott, and we'll hope to get an update soon.